What's going on, guys? Nick here, back with yet another iOS 15 video. And yeah, iOS 15 I've been on for like a week or two, and there are some features I've been using so far that is so awesome, and I think you will definitely like as well. So without wasting any time, let's dive into these features. So I'm gonna scoot over a bit so I can put my screen somewhere up here. So it should be up here now. Is it up as yet? Somewhere here. So the first feature I want to actually talk about is one called live text. So with live text, it's basically like copying text from images. So for instance, if I go into my photo here and I click on that here, and I just click on that, now my photo there, and you can see live a life that would make you jealous, right? So this is basically what live text does, right? If you want to copy a text from an image, you just simply tap on all that here, and as you can see there, simple as that. You can copy, you can select all, you can look up, as in you can look up the word or maybe what the word mean you want to copy. You can translate or you can share, and this actually works. It doesn't limit it to like the Photos app as well. So for instance, go into Safari here and maybe click on that image there. Well, that image doesn't have any text on it. So for instance, I click on that one there, said Marvel, and I just want to copy the Marvel instead of the whole image. I could just tap on whole, and as you can see, boom, simple as that. Super awesome. That's one of my favorite feature in iOS 14. So you can just copy if you want to paste this on Instagram, or so for instance you want to paste this on WhatsApp or something, simple as that. Or maybe your notes, you want to paste it in your notes, boom, simple. That's one of my favorite features in iOS 15, and that's called live text. So please make use of that feature if you updated to iOS 15 already. So on to the next. All right, so the second feature I want to talk about is one called drag and drop. This was on the iPod long before, but now it's in iOS 15 on the iPhone. So how this works, if I go into my Photos app here, tap on hold, and you can move it around, and also you can just remove from any app you're in and keep holding the photo you want to use. So I will maybe paste this in my notes. I will just open notes and paste that in there, boom, just like that. That's drag and drop. So yeah, this is super awesome, a handy feature. This was on the iPod long before this. So yeah, it's finally on the iPhone in iOS 15. It's a useful feature, and it's not limited to only like the Photos app. Say for instance, I'm in Safari here and I want to maybe, I don't want to like long press to copy or to save this image. All I can do is just simply tap on hold as well and remove it from there, like drag it, then exit Safari there, and then I will just enter my notes again and just paste it there, boom, simple as that. And you can even do this to save it in your camera roll as well. So it's a handy feature. This was in iOS, this was on the iPod long before it was on an iPhone on iOS 15. So that's a useful feature, and that's drag and drop. So yeah, that's one of my favorite feature as well. Very useful. I use this a lot. So yeah, all right, so the next feature is actually in Safari, and many people I see complain about this, but I think it's super awesome to me as well. So in Safari, as you can see here, I'll just load up a tab here, and as you can see in Safari here, the search bar is actually at the bottom right now. So it was at the top at first, and I think it's convenient here because you can actually reach it. So when you want to type something, all you do is just tap there right at your fingertips. But some people don't like this feature. And another feature in the Safari app, you can literally swipe for pages. So you can swipe to go over to new pages as well. If you have multiple pages open, you can just swipe to get to them. You couldn't do this, you'd have to like tap that thing there to go to the next page you have. And it's kind of convenient this way. I think it's better this way. You can just swipe for pages here. And yeah, I'm gonna show you how you can actually revert back to the stock look when you have the search bar at the top. So to get Safari back to the original state, all you have to do is just go into settings, then Safari here, and then you will see tabs. So I currently have it at the one at the bottom right now, but if you want to change it back to the normal one, you can just do single tab there. And if you go back into Safari, you can see the search tab is now at the top as well. So I think I like it when it's at the bottom, so I will set it back there. And if you go back into Safari again, you will see the search tab is at the bottom. I think this is more convenient because my finger can reach it instead of doing this, like going at the top of my phone every minute. So yeah, that's very convenient. Swiping for tabs, as you can see there, super convenient, and that's something I really like in iOS 15. So yeah, make use of those features. All right, so for this last feature, this one is one called focus mode, and I think this is the best feature in iOS 15 hands down, period. So all this works. Focus mode is basically do not disturb on steroids, yeah, if you want to call it that. So so to enable focus mode, all you have to do is swipe down to the control center there, and then you see I'm using personal right now. So if you just tap on that, you can go into settings, and this is my personal profile. You have do not disturb. Do not disturb, I think, will allow nothing to contact you. You can't accept calls, you can't get any messages or anything like that. So yeah, that's basically do not disturb. Personal, I set for like a couple apps to really contact me, which you can see here. So these are all the apps I have to pass messages to me, like when I'm home or going on the road. So I'll have eBay, FaceTime, messages from Gmail, Instagram, Signal, TikTok, Twitter, WhatsApp, and YouTube. That's basically all the apps I have, like to send me messages when I'm on the road or when I'm home chilling or those stuff. Those are the apps I personally let messages pass to me. So yeah, this is basically my focus. These are all the people I've set to reach me in my personal focus mode here. So that's basically focus mode. You have a sleep mode, which I don't really set sleep mode yet, but I think this will also mute everything on your phone, so you won't get any messages or anything like that. You have work. I don't set up work as yet, so I'm gonna play with them more, but for now, this is my favorite feature so far. And actually you can share across devices. So if you have multiple iOS device and you have this toggle on, any personal focus you have set on one device, it will actually go to all the devices you have on that same iCloud network. So this feature works across all devices, which is super awesome, because suppose I'm on the road with multiple devices and I really don't want to be disturbed, I could just simply use any device to activate my focus mode and it go across all my devices. So yeah, that's really good. So how to create a focus, right? All you have to do is just tap on that plus icon there and you can create your custom focus mode. If you're driving, fitness, gaming, mindfulness, and reading, so you can create a custom one, which we're going to do now. So custom, you can name your focus whatever you want. So I would say gym, pick a color there, yellow, just hit next, and allow people for notifications. So you would allow like who you want to maybe send you notifications. I'll do my mom, which is my queen. So yeah, done. And calls from, so you want to allow calls from like maybe no one, because you're working out, so you don't want to be disturbed. So done. And then you just press allow apps for notification. So if you have any fitness tracking apps, I think you want to allow those apps. I don't really have any right now, so yeah, I'll just allow none. Your focus is ready, and that's how you actually create a focus mode. So when you're at the gym and you want to get into that gym mode and just work without being distracted, all you have to do is just select gym and you're done. Simple as that. So that's focus mode. I really enjoy using this. This is one of my best feature in iOS 15, hands down. And yeah, it's really nice to take use of that feature, which is called focus mode. Is basically do not disturb on steroids. So yeah, I think you're gonna like it. There's a lot more to play around in this thing here, so I will definitely do a separate video for that, because I think focus mode deserves a video by itself, to be honest, because this is a really good feature. So I will do a dedicated video on this, but those are my favorite features so far in iOS 15. I'm really enjoying iOS 15 so far. If you haven't updated as yet, please go ahead, do so if you want to get all these sweet features. So yeah, that's the end of today's video, guys. Hope you have enjoyed this one. And if you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead by subscribing down below and hit that notification bell so you always get notified whenever I upload a new video. And I will definitely catch you guys in my next video. Peace.